hello. And just seeing if it's live. It seems to be pretty good at making it live. Hello, Trev here. Yeah, I am up in my new extension. There's a big storm today. And yeah, you can have a little look. I'm in the top room. I'm sort of like hibernating, but I thought I'd do a little update of content for this week and any questions. Got a few questions to respond to and a few little bits. First of all, if I just look at the channel, you can see we've gone over the 1,000 subscribers mark. So 1,000, what's that? 1,020 or something. But yeah, thank you very much if you've recently subscribed. That really helps the channel grow, and it seems to be yeah, coming on quite leaps and bounds, so to speak. So I think I'll just start with questions, if that's all right. So questions that people have asked on the channel. First one is about Justin Guitar app. So if you've not seen the app review of Justin Guitar, do check it out. I think Justin Santacana, I think is how you pronounce his surname, is a great guy. He's done lots and lots of tuition stuff. He started off doing free videos, and there's still videos of tuition, made these books and stuff, but then more recently he's made an app, and I reviewed the app, and you can still get the trial of the app, so you can still do it for free. OBNice777, will the app help if I primarily want to do singing play along with guitar accompanying? And yes, it will help with that. So it's primarily song-based playing, so you'll play along to kind of backing tracks. You can adjust its speed and stuff like that, and it'll teach you chords and go slowly. I really recommend his app. I think it's really good, but you don't have to go straight for paying a subscription. You can just get the free stuff. So absolutely, yes, do that. Medomsley, keep the moustache going, Trev. It looks great on you. Would be a shame to take it off. I'm afraid I have lost my moustache. Let me just see if I can find that quickly. So as some of you know, Movember has just left us. So did I put any in there? No, I put them in shorts really. So yeah, you can see I've got a big moustache there, or if I get myself out of the way, there we go. But yeah, it was really itchy, so yeah, sadly, yeah, it's gone. But thank you for the comment nonetheless. That's makes, yeah, it was very noticeable, so people were commenting on it towards the end, and yeah, the idea is men's mental health, suicide, and indeed prostate cancer are the main sort of topics, or men's health generally, which I'm very interested in. SYD Hughes 6041, this is about heat pumps. Had one installed 2 weeks ago, and it snowed heavily for the next 3 days. The house was warm throughout, including warm water. If I set correctly, they are very efficient. Solar on the roof. Not much energy at present, but in summer we'll see the benefits. It's also quiet. So yeah, great. You've had a nice experience of your heat pump, and yeah, nice and warm here as well. So I've just had building work. I will make some videos of the building work. Well, that's just showing you the view. So I'm a lot higher. I'm kind of like in the roof, but I just haven't really had time to get around to doing it, but I will put some on the channel soon about building work if anyone's interested in that. But my system isn't fully efficient at the moment, so I've got a new radiator, so you can see here, and it is warm, and generally I have been warm all the time, but the ones downstairs are need bleeding. Many of you will know about bleeding radiators, so I might even do a little video on that. But if you put new radiators in a system, there's a big air pocket, and that hasn't quite worked its way out. So some radiators are hotter than others, and yeah, ideally that will settle soon, but I might make a video on that. Yeah, another heat pump one, Jacqueline Brunner 2384. I've had heat pumps in 2 homes now, and they're fantastic above 5 degrees C outdoor temperature, but below that in our damp British weather they can stay defrost intermittently and the efficiency plummets. Okay, so yeah, the efficiency, when it's colder, it works harder, basically. So the idea of it is to keep a constant temperature. If it's very cold, it will work harder. The reason they work so well in Sweden and Finland, etc., is that these countries aren't damp, so winter don't have efficiency loss due to the defrosting, and they have exceptional home insulation levels to point to the heat. To the point that the heat from a few old 100-watt bulbs can keep them warm. In Canada, they recommend running heat pumps until around 2 degrees outdoors. And when it goes below that, to switch to some other fuel as the heat pump efficiency starts to plummet. Very good points. I don't know, I have to fact check that in terms of efficiency. All I know is it still works, I guess, but it is working harder, and yeah, the efficiency, I imagine, will drop. It works harder, but the same will it with another heating system. It's going to work harder in the cold. It's going to use more energy, and yeah, certainly, for example, if I open my door when it's freezing cold, all of the heat goes out. So in terms of efficiency, it's more about containing that heat. So, you know, the easiest way to make your heating system more efficient is to, like I've said on other videos, insulate your house. And like walking through doors and sort of opening windows and stuff is the main one. Obviously you need some ventilation, but kind of that's the main, I guess, thing that I would take from that. I'm not really too worried about it being slightly less efficient in the slightly colder temperature, as long as it keeps my rooms and water hot. Yeah, that's my priority in those things. So, but thank you for the comment. Yes, as you know from my last video, Romeo passed away, my cat. He was in many videos. That's really sad for me. And yeah, someone wrote on Patricia. I'm terrible at reading your names, aren't I? Patricia SCOin1713. Romeo had a good life and was loved. We don't get them long enough. He was living on the spirit. Yeah, living on in the spirit world and still loved, and will visit you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so he's living on and he had a good life. He certainly did, up to 16. He was sort of, I didn't have him as a kitten, so I don't know his precise birthday, but he was around 16 when he passed away, so thank you very much. I also did some videos on Jazz DeLauren, which is Mrs. Henderson's. Someone's put a fantastic night. Yeah, I'll play a little bit of that in a second. But yes, so there are a couple more. I think I've answered that one already. Yeah, sounds like there's something wrong with your... I will try and reply to any comments that come. Please do keep your comments coming through. I did have a comment on, someone was saying it'd be good to do a video on the costs. I will do that, but I won't do it yet because at the moment, like I say, because of the building work and stuff, it's sort of like really hard for me to work stuff like that out, and I don't want to give any sort of false information. All I could say really is that I would say it's cheaper, but not significantly cheaper than the heating system I was using before. So just if that's helpful, yeah, some people are saying about the kind of cost saving and payback, that sort of thing, and I would say, you know, it will take quite a number of years to make a financial saving, but the cost of putting it in isn't that much with the government subsidy at the moment, which I believe is still active. You might have some building work, but that's to do with insulation, so you might need to do that anyway. So yeah, yeah. Okay, right, let's have a little look at videos. So videos since last time. So first of all, yeah, so thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I can't remember which ones I did. So 1,000 subscribers, did a little video on that. And University Park Run in slow motion. Did I do this? I don't know. Let's do it now. But oh, it's playing an ad. It doesn't normally play ads because I'm getting to 1,000 subscribers. So no, thank you for YouTube Premium. But yeah, a kind of a, I'll just fast forward it. Slow-mo start of Parkrun. A lot of people are quite upset today because Parkrun has been cancelled throughout many places, especially all of the ones in Oxfordshire are cancelled. Let me just make sure that this is the right... Oh yeah, there we go. That annoyed me last time. I didn't get it quite the right height. Is that better? Let's see. Okay. So if you want to watch half an hour of people running past you, there is now your opportunity to do that. And yeah, I quite like things like that. They're a little bit quirky. Sorry, why is the scroller not working? Could be I've got paint on my hand. Can I click down there? Yeah, okay, so that's us now. Other videos. Jazz DeLorean, yeah, absolutely amazing pianist. There were some other things, Almond Quintet. I've obviously just put little clips of these bands, and they're local bands, but you know, obviously check them out and support them, buy their music and stuff. I will play a little bit of jazz, and I'm just going to turn my sound off because otherwise I'll create feedback. So I'll just do that. Okay, so I won't play too much more. I've turned the sound off because it'll feedback, but he does sing as well, and it's very, very bluesy kind of. Actually, let's just go a bit further on and you can hear a little bit of his voice. Okay. Spend your days counting what you haven't got. All the things I promised. Okay, sorry. I did want to play you a little bit of that because I thought it was just such an amazing pianist, one of the best pianists I've seen recently, certainly, and sort of like, you know, bluesy, kind of jazzy. Yeah, it was really fun and inspiring as well. Inspired me to kind of write some music and play piano. Got quite a lot of Christmas concerts coming up in various different contexts and stuff, but just to play something completely different was really really refreshing. So yeah, do check him out. Let's just see if, why is that not scrolling? Scroll. Okay, so I think we're down to the last one or two. Like I said, I'll put some more on building work. Yeah, so the Oval Marathon. And this just went live a few minutes ago, but you can now have a look at it. So this is just kind of taking you through the Oval Marathon, which I did a few years ago, sort of. Let me just check if I put where it is. Yeah, 16th of March 2019. So it's just showing you the process, really, sort of like how many laps I've done. You know, is it possible to run a marathon on a roundabout? You know the answer to that already, I think. But yeah, so that was quite a cool video. Some people have been asking about it, and I thought I'd do a little sort of mock recreation of that event. But yeah, okay, so that's, I think, probably everything up to date. Please do carry on dropping comments, and if you've not subscribed yet, thank you very much if you have, but if you haven't, then please do click the subscribe button. That's really helpful. And yeah, have a good week. Stay safe in the storm. Seems to have died off a little bit here now, but it was certainly very, very windy and wet this morning. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.